It is hard to speak about our faith boldly in today's culture, but if you're struggling with it, then Joshua chapter 1 might be helpful. When Joshua was taking over leadership from Moses, God says to him 3 times on day 1, be strong and courageous. But the last time that Joshua was strong and courageous, his entire community rose up against him. Not because he said anything wrong or that he did anything wrong, but A, because what he said was against the majority opinion, and B, because what he said was offensive to the community because it pushed them outside of their comfort zone. What he said made them scared, even though it was truth. They were so offended by Joshua's courage that they literally tried to throw stones at him. So you can imagine on day 1, when God is now calling him to again be strong and courageous, that's a hard thing for Joshua to do. But what I love is that God isn't asking him to muster up courage from thin air. He's not asking him to just be courageous as if it's something that you're born with. But instead, God actually offers himself as Joshua's source of courage. He says to Joshua, if you read my word, if you keep my word, if you meditate on it daily, and my word is what drives your actions, drives your decisions, then you don't have to worry about being wrong, because God's word is truth. You see, if Joshua had to lead and argue from his own opinions, there's always the risk that he's going to be wrong. And if every time people rise up against him, he'll have to recalibrate and say, okay, let me take this person's opinion into account, and this person's, until he doesn't stand for anything. But God says, let my word be your anchor. You don't need to be pulled this way and pulled that way. And you can be confident that when you read God's words and you practice his words, that you stand in truth. And it is our confidence in him that gives us courage. And the good news for us today is that if his word is our compass and we use it to guide us more than our own opinions and our friends' opinions and social media's opinions, if we use God's word to guide us, then we won't have to engineer a false sense of courage. We can receive it from God himself.